up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. I am Sunny Brooks. Welcome to those that are new, and for those that are not new, welcome back. While y'all here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, and give me a thumbs up on this video. If y'all have any questions, comments, or concerns, drop them below. Today's video is going to be about ending this year with a bang, basically. Some things that you can do, start doing, or revisiting, or prepping to do before the new year. I wanted to make this video because I feel like at the beginning of the year, that is when we talk about setting new habits, setting new goals, maybe starting new things, like starting new businesses, things like that. But I feel like we can put those things in place way before the new year, and we don't have to wait to the new year. And also, I believe the way you finish is how you start, and the way you start is how you finish. And when the new year starts, a lot of places are going to be crowded. A lot of things are going to be happening already. So if you are already set in your routines or set in your habits and have already started implementing some things, when the new year starts, you're not doing anything new. You're just enhancing or continuing what you have already laid as a foundation. So I am here to say, don't wait to the new year to do these things. Don't wait to the new year to do some things you've been thinking about. Start them now, or start figuring out the plan so that you can start incorporating them soon. So when the new year starts, you're not necessarily starting something on the new year, or in the new year rather. You are just continuing it, if that makes sense. So let's just not wait. Let's start now. Let's finish with a bang. And when I say a bang, I'm not saying like work yourself hard, be exhausted, be tired. I'm saying do these things or do some other things that is going to feed your soul and also make you feel really good about your life and make you feel really good about yourself. But don't make yourself tired. Don't wear yourself thin. Not those things. So some of these things that you can do will enhance your health, will enhance your money, will enhance your life, your mental health, your overall wellness, your spirituality, all of those things. So I want you to just sit back, take some notes, and yeah. Okay. So the first thing that you can start doing, and not even necessarily start doing, really start to incorporating this, really start practicing this, is rest and taking some time. Rest and taking time. I cannot preach this enough, even as a business owner, and I mean a very busy business owner. Take some time to rest. Take some time to relax. Take some time to do some stuff that you want to do. Just relax, because there's no reason you should be burned out. There's no reason you should be running ragged, and there's no reason that you should be giving to everybody and everything else and you're exhausted. Relax. And I know people are like, probably like, hey Sunny, I can't relax. Listen, even if it's 10 minutes a day, even if it's you locking yourself in a bathroom for 15 minutes, even if it's you sitting in your car for an extra 30 minutes when you get off work, like just relax, like without having to do anything, without having to accomplish anything, without having to need or want anything, but to just relax in that moment. Take some time, like take some time off. You know, call off, put your days in. If you got sick time and you ain't never used your sick time, or you haven't used it all year long, put some of that time in. Put some leave time in. Like, take some time off to just be and just like really use that time, because I know a lot of people in these jobs accrue a lot of their leave time or sick time or paid time off their PTO, and they rarely use it. Like, you've been working a job and you have 160 something days of PTO. Use some of that time. Like, those people are not going to like they're not going to force you to use your time. So take that time. It's time that you have earned. And you don't necessarily have to take a whole vacation, as far as like going to Jamaica or booking a trip to New Orleans or going to see the Eiffel Tower. Like, you don't have to do that. Visit local places. Take some time to do a staycation. Go drive an hour away and explore the city an hour away. Go to a hotel. Check yourself in a hotel. Of course, these things require money, but even if you don't have the financial resources, do the things that's free in your city that cause you to kind of be a tourist. Like, go walk. If you have a beach, go to the most touristy beach that's there. If you have museums, go on the free days. Like, just do things to take time off, relax, and just be. The next thing is get moving and get active. I do not mean that you have to go do weight training. I do not mean that you even have to step foot in a gym. Just get moving and get active. We know that physical activity increases our feel-good chemicals. It increases our dopamine, our serotonin levels, our endorphins. It decreases cortisol, our stress levels. And that's not only just weight training, right? It's not only cardio. You could decide to do yoga. You could do Pilates. You could do HIIT workouts. You could go on a bike ride. You could go on a brisk walk. You could go jogging. You could go swimming. You could go play tennis. You can play sports. You could do different things that cause you to get moving and get active. Get your blood flowing, not only for your physical health, but also for your mental health. And then it also goes into just your holistic being. It helps you feel good. The days I work out or I do any type of physical activities, I feel better than the days I don't. And even if those physical activities are not strenuous, I talked about that in my recent podcast episode, where I have not been feeling like going to the gym and lifting weights heavy how I normally do, but I'll go to the gym and walk on a treadmill for 30 minutes at an incline, or I'll do yoga because I'm feeling more slow in my movements, but I am still moving. Like, get your body moving, get your joints lubricated, even if it's just stretching. Stretch your body. Stretching is good out, like, even when you're working out. Stretch and work out. But even if it's just you stretching, just get your body moving. Get that blood flowing. Get that oxygen flowing through your body. Get those joints lubricated. Get those muscles to be flexible. Just get moving and get active. And I would say start small, right? If it's you just work out or you do something active for 10 minutes a day. Don't just say, oh, I got to go to the gym for an hour, because that's exhausting. And when you think about it, sometimes you may be like, I don't have an hour. Like, I just can't afford to go to the gym for an hour today. Like, I can't. But 10 minutes, you're going to be like, well, okay, if it's just 10 minutes, let me go on a quick jog real quick for 10 minutes. Or it's just 10 minutes, let me ride my bike real quick for 10 minutes around the block. Versus having to accomplish and stick to an hour. That could be intimidating sometimes. So start small, okay? But get active and get moving. And don't wait till the New Year's to set these health, physical, weight loss, or weight gain goals. Like, do it now. Like, do it now. Next thing, budget and save. Listen, when I have this knack for finances and money things and money topics. I have like paid tens and thousands of dollars off in debt. I have saved tens and thousands of dollars. Like, I budget. Like, it is in my chart, my astrology chart, that finances is like one of my strong areas. And I was like my childhood, like my father and the environment I was raised in, money was like a thing. So listen. Budget and save. Budget your money that you have, and you can listen to all of these different money gurus and listen to them. You can do that, or you can find your own way of budgeting. I know Dave Ramsey have a thing, and he's very controversial, and a lot of stuff he say I don't really, but he has like a $0 budget method. So basically, you budgeting every dollar you receive. You could do that, or you could budget your bills and say, okay, well, my bills is $2,000 and I have $400 left over. So I can budget the $2,000 to make sure my bills paid, but the $400 I'm not budgeting. I could just spend whatever. Or I save this. But budget monthly. You could budget weekly and daily. Sometimes that's a little intense for me. Like, I more so budget monthly and yearly. I don't really budget daily. I don't budget weekly, but it's more so monthly. But if you maybe go to an actual job where you find yourself buying lunch or coffee every day on the way to work, or you're buying lunch every day or something like that, then you may want to budget daily. It just depends on your life circumstances and situations. But save also. Even if it's like $5. You may say, look, that ain't even much. It don't even make no sense for me to save $5 every week. $5 is more than nothing, because do you know that more than 70% of the adults in America cannot afford a $500 emergency? And I think the number is lower. I think the number is actually like $370 something dollars. But $500, they cannot afford a $500 emergency. And that is heartbreaking. So if you can save $500 or save $5, save something, so when these emergencies come up, you will be able to help yourself, and also redefine what emergency is, because a friend having a birthday dinner next weekend is not an emergency. You've been to your friend have birthdays, you know she do the most every year, or do something or celebrate her birthday in a way that causes you to spend money like you know this. So that is a lack of planning. So you need to plan ahead, budget for those things. Emergency, your tire burst. Your tire, you need a new tire. You didn't plan for your tire to go out, right? Something happened with your AC at your house, emergency. Something happened with medical bills or something, emergency. Things like that, right? So budget and save. Save for the rainy day, or you could save for something specific. Save for a certain trip. Save for a certain bag, a certain outfit, a certain date you want to take yourself. Just save and budget. Next thing, declutter and clean. I feel like I'm the declutter queen. Like TJ be like every week you want to clean out something or declutter something. I don't know. It's in my chart too. That's in my chart. Like I've been spending a lot of time in my astrology chart recently, and I'm like, wow. But declutter not only your physical but your digital stuff too. So go through your email, unsubscribe. If you find yourself deleting them people email all the time, just unsubscribe. Go through your text message, clean up your text message threads, clean up your photos and your phone, clean up your apps, delete the apps, remove the apps that you no longer use. Go through your mail, your junk mail, go through, clean, throw that stuff away. Go through the little junk drawer you got at home. Go through your car, clean out your car, declutter your car, declutter your purse, your bags. Like declutter a lot of stuff, get rid of those things. And I believe when we get rid of things, we're making room and space for more things that we actually need or want, and that brings us joy in this moment. But clean your stuff. Don't wait to just the New Year's Eve. Like New Year's Eve, you can clean or like dust up or finish up, but clean now. Declutter now. Start decluttering now and get rid of some of these things. You know, like spring cleaning. But do like fall cleaning. Clean every season. Declutter every season, because there is things that you could get rid of that you may be holding on to emotionally. You may be holding on to just mentally. Just get rid of some stuff. Declutter and donate these things to people, or you can even sell some stuff. Some of this stuff you can sell. Put it on Facebook Marketplace, on Let Go, on these I think Depop, on Poshmark, different places. You can sell these things, or you could donate them to your local charities or local agencies or organizations that may take these things. But declutter your stuff. Go through your food cabinets, get rid of things that's expired. Like declutter, like take it and break it up. So say like, okay, this week I'm gonna declutter my kitchen. Next week I'm gonna declutter the living room. Then the next week I'm gonna declutter the bedroom. Next week I'm gonna declutter the closet. So by the time the New Year's come, you good. So break it down. Don't try to do it all in one day. It could be exhausting and very overwhelming. Next thing, learn something. Take some time to learn something new. You could read a book, right? I would say read a book. I was going to put that on the list, but everybody don't like reading. So you could read a book before the new year come. You can listen to the book, like Audible. You can take up a course, take up a class. Maybe there's a local class, like you've been wanting to take up like finger painting, and they offer a local class on Groupon. Do it. Go sign up for the $27 class. You know, like go do it. You may know somebody on Instagram that's offering some sort of class with different skills. There are different platforms like Skillshare and Udemy and things that you can learn new things. Even if it's just learning how to make mocktails for the holidays because you want to give up drinking. Right? If you want to give up drinking for the new year, start now. Learn something new. Learn how to make new different mocktails versus being forced to drink cocktails for the holidays or whatever. Like learn something new. YouTube University, hello, we are here. I have some videos. You probably could learn something new through there, but just learn something new. When we learn something new, I feel like it gives us hope that it just gives us this sense of like, I associate it with some sort of childlike, kid-like feeling. Like, we feel very like new at something, and we're just like, ooh, we're exploring. We're like activating parts of our brains that we haven't probably activated in a minute, because we're doing things that we already know how to do. We're doing a mundane activity. So just light that fire, build that hope, like start really incorporating learning something new in your routines. But before the new year starts, just one thing. If it's learning about a certain subject all year long, you've been like, oh, I've been seeing people been talking about hypnosis and I don't really know much about it. Okay, go read the whole Wikipedia page about hypnosis. Learn something new. Just like enhance what you already know. Next thing, organize things. Organize things. They kind of go around with declutter, but I put them separate because you can declutter stuff and what you have is still not organized. So organize some things. It could be your kitchen. I feel like it's like a trend now on TikTok and YouTube and Instagram where people are organizing their whole homes, their lives. They're getting like Cricut machines, making the I know I ain't the only person seeing it in the YouTube videos. They're getting the Cricut machines and putting the vinyl labels on stuff. They going to buy the spice jars off of Amazon. They going to Container Store. They going to Crate and Barrel, Hobby Lobby. They going to all these places and reorganizing their homes. And when we reorganize things, we're actually giving things a place where they need to be, but it also gives us a space of reorganizing our mind. It is hard to explain, and I'm sure there's some scientific proof behind this, but when we are organizing our physical environment, there is a way of, like, it organizes our mental also. I know that when I'm organizing, there is ways that my emotions and my mental things are kind of organizing within themselves. Also, I believe our physical is a representation of our mental. So if outside is messy and junky and unorganized and things like that, 9 times out of 10, we may be overthinking things. We may be running a million miles per minute. We may have 100 tabs open in our brain, like it's our iPhone. You know, things like that. Organize it. Organize our phones. Like, you may be able to put your different apps in different folders on your phone. You may be able to organize your emails. Just organize different things and break it down, kind of how I said to declutter. Take something and organize it every week so that in the next 6 weeks you'll have accomplished everything being organized and not having to wait till the new year. Okay? Next thing, set boundaries. Let's start right now. Okay? Let's start right now. Boundaries. We ain't got to wait till the new year. Put people in their place. Tell people what you do and do not like. Speak up for yourself. Advocate for yourself. Do not allow people to do things to you that you do not want to be done. Put boundaries in place. Understand your values. Know what you like, what you don't like. Know what makes you feel comfortable. Know what triggers you, and put boundaries in place to protect you, but also to advocate for yourself. Like, listen, boundaries are important, not only in relationships that we think are toxic or that we think are less than. Boundaries are important across the board, no matter how great the relationship is. If it is a marriage, boundaries. If it is a relationship with your parents, boundaries. Friendships, boundaries. Work, boundaries. There needs to be boundaries across the board. With children, it's important to have boundaries. Maybe not newborn babies and stuff, because it's like, that's just a phase that I heard, like within the first year. It's just, they need you and there's nothing you can do about it. Not so much. But if your child is 7 and every time you are in the bathroom, they bust open the bathroom and you can't have a minute of 3-4 minutes to yourself, hey, start teaching them boundaries. Because when they grow up, they're going to have to respect other people's boundaries, and you want them to be able to put boundaries in place for other people. So start young. 7 years old, they should be able to understand, hey, mommy's in the bathroom, just give me a second. Wait, just knock on the door, and if I don't let you in, or if I say hey, knock on the door, it's like, hey, when I come out, I'll handle it, or I'll listen when I come out the bathroom. Give mommy a second, right? Boundaries. Work. I'm not working. I'm not doing what's not on my job description. I'm not taking work home. I'm not doing that. I'm not having conversations about work when I am at home, right? If it is your partner, hey, in the morning when I'm doing my self-time, my me time, my 30 minutes to myself, I just ask that you don't ask anything of me. Just leave me alone for a second. If you want to add to it or give me some or service me in a way, that's fine. But don't ask me to do anything for you, these kids, or this house in those 30 minutes. Understand? Boundaries. Put the boundaries in place. It will protect your peace, and it will help you spend more time with yourself. It will help you love yourself. It would just, it's all deliciousness. Boundaries are important. Let's start now. Put the people in their place. Go ahead. Just next thing. Take up a hobby. I don't know if it's just me or I feel like maybe it's just me. Y'all tell me. I feel as if going out to eat, going shopping, and smoking hookah is the new hobbies. I am not talking down, looking down on anyone, but I don't understand how our hobbies that used to feed our soul, light our souls on fire, give us an escape, allow us to be creative, or allow us to just have fun or be with ourselves is now being replaced with going out to eat every day or smoking hookah at the nicest lounge or at the restaurants or at the clubs and going shopping at Macy's and Neiman's and Saks every other day is the hobbies. It's like I don't see hobbies as much as I used to growing up or a couple years ago, 5 years ago. Like all I see is that people just go between shopping, eating, hookah. I may see some beauty stuff like nails done, feet done, hair done, lashes done. Like beauty maintenance. Outside of beauty maintenance, shopping, hookah, eating, I have not really seen hobbies. I haven't. And or like trying new places, which it is what it is, but I just feel as if we need to get back or get to, because we probably had hobbies before all of this, or we probably didn't, and this is why we do these things. I feel as if we need to explore our hobbies. What can you do just for fun? What don't anybody have to tell you to do that you would just do? What are some things that you just find yourself doing and could get lost in time? It could be something as like crossword puzzles. It could be painting. It could be just researching. It could be reading books. It could be making candles. I think a lot of times now people are being pushed into entrepreneurship because they have a hobby and people make money from it, which yes, you can, but some things doesn't have to be monetized and capitalized on. That's capitalistic society we live in. Like, listen, there are some things that we can just do as a hobby. We don't have to make money from it. I make soaps and candles, and I've been doing it since 2017. I don't do it often, but when I do it. I'm not selling it. I'm going to probably gift it to somebody because what can I do with 30 bars of soaps? I don't know. I'm going to give it to somebody. It was a time where I tried to sell it on Soulful Vibes, and it did well. When I made butters and soaps and candles, all these things years ago, it did well. But I was like, wait, why am I turning this hobby into money? Why? I enjoy doing this thing, and I found myself not enjoying doing those things or making those things anymore because I was mass producing them. Okay, no, I don't want to do that anymore. So what I did was I stopped selling them, and I do it when I feel like it. Hobby. You don't have to sell everything. You don't have to make money off of everything. It's okay just to take up hobbies. Maybe learn how to build what do they do it? How people rebuilding cars or rebuilding bikes and computers. It could be flying drones. I went and flew my drone out the other day. Just find a hobby and do it and not capitalize on it. Let a hobby be something outside of eating, outside of shopping, outside of partying, and outside of beauty maintenance. Find something that you just enjoy and that lights your soul on fire. And then complete something you started, okay? If you set out to have completed these goals and you haven't gotten around to them, don't worry about them. But the things that you have started, maybe it's an art project. Maybe you're into art and you started it in June and you just I just can't find myself to finish it. One, I'm pretty sure it's something underneath that is going on or why you won't finish it, but that's a different story for a different day. But maybe You can find a way to get inspired. What inspires you? Go on a nature walk. So go take an hour, 2 hour, go to the local park. Then go finish that project. It may be a business that you just like, all I got to do is just register it. But I've been procrastinating. Just registered it. It may be a journal you started writing for your kids that you want them to have when they get older. Finish it. It may be applying for a college, but you just never finished the application. Finish it. Complete something that you started that you have yet finished. Whatever it is, I feel like everybody could resonate with this. I'm sure there is at least something you have started in 2021 that you did not finish. Complete it. Complete it before the end of the year. Okay? If any of these resonated with you, feel free to leave them in a comment. Let me know how you like this video. I know it's a longer video, and I'm thinking about doing just longer videos once a week versus 2 short videos. But let me know what you think. I know that the new year is coming, and I know that goals sometimes went unaccomplished, and it's okay. If you set out to do some things this year and you haven't, it's okay. I'm here to tell you it's okay. You don't have to do anything on the pace of Instagram, on the pace of the last influencer or guru. Do it at your own pace. You can live life at your own pace, and there's no rush. You have time. Time is abundant. Resources is abundant. And nothing is going away or going to escape from you. So I'm here to tell you it is okay of all the things that you did not do and all of the things that you did do and even the things you did not finish. I encourage you to take some of these things from this list, incorporate them in your life, and get started before the new year come. And yeah, if y'all have any questions, comments, or concerns, drop them below. But until I see you again, I love you. Bye.